back, ladles and jelly spoons, it's your pal Pat here, retired esports commentator and current retro video game enthusiast and proud owner of a PlayStation 1 that still smells like the 1990s. You know, back in my day, you could buy a bag of chips and a can of pop for 50p and still have enough change for a game of Tekken. Oh, good times, eh? So you've probably noticed that retro games and consoles these days are more expensive than a pint at best, and let's be honest, they're not as refreshing. But why is that, you ask? Well, it's not some grand conspiracy by CEX to get you to remortgage your ass for a copy of Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door, it's just good old supply and demand. See, back in my day, we all went chasing after latest shiny consoles, tossing our old ones into the loft, or if you're like me, giving them to a mate who promised he'd look after it and really used it as a doorstop. Now, those same old consoles are like gold dust. Everyone wants them, but there's only so many to go around, so naturally the prices are climbing, like chucky egg on them ladders. And let's not forget the entrepreneurs out there, you know, the ones who think their 30-year-old console is worth more than their first car because they saw some bloke on eBay asking a small fortune. Funny thing is, mate, right, just because it was listed at a high price, don't mean it's selling for that price. You know, hey, who am I to crush their dreams of early retirement? Now, if you're thinking, Pat, I just want to relive my glory days, not get a second mortgage, and would you mind having a look at this rash? Firstly, no, I'm not going to look at your rash, put it away, man. Secondly, don't worry, there is hope out there. You see, not everyone is out to rob you blind. Some shops, the proper ones, they actually do work, finding the consoles, testing them, even giving you a guarantee. It's like buying a used car, but with less rust and fewer questionable stains on the back seat. And then there's the nostalgia factor. Oh, you know, that warm and fuzzy feeling you get when you think of old days. Oof. But before you go on shelling out your hard-earned cash just because it brings a tear to your eye to see an old Game Boy, ask yourself, are you paying for memories or are you just falling for a sales pitch? Trust me, nostalgia can be pricey. You don't need to pay over odds, just hear Tetris theme one more time. I mean, let's be honest, it is a banger.
I know you're going to dig this.
Now, collectors, you know those fine folk who've turned gaming into something resembling stamp collecting? They're a big part of why prices are sky high. They're after the rare stuff, the holy grails like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Q1, Rule of Rose, you know, games that are worth hundreds. And no, it's not because these games are any good, it's because there aren't many copies around. I mean, it's like paying a fortune for a tin of beans just because it's last one on shelf. But you don't have to play into hype. Take your time, do your research. Maybe, just maybe, you'll snag yourself a bargain. I mean, there's always that one bloke down the road who thinks his Mega Drive is just an old dust collector. Keep your eyes peeled and your wallet close until the moment's right, of course. There you have it, why retro video game prices are higher than hairdos in a 1980s music video. Remember, it's all about supply and demand and a bit of nostalgia-induced madness. But don't let the hype make you daft. Keep your wits about you and you might just end up with a sweet deal, or at the very least a new story to tell down Dog and Duck. If you've enjoyed our little chat today, don't forget to give us the old thumbs up, and if you want more tips, tricks and a little bit of banter about the world of retro gaming, hit the old subscribe button and ring that bell. You never know what forgotten treasures we'll dig up next. Until next time, remember, keep your joysticks close and your wallets closer, but remember, mine is a pint at best. Cheers.